Thanks for watching AM Northwest this morning. Is your home a happy place, or does where you live work against you? Here to help analyze the power of your home address, please welcome back our numerologist and feng shui expert, Sunita Sitara. I was just teasing Sunita about the fact that if you want to attract men into your life, you cannot wear your wedding ring.
Right.
And so she's now no longer wearing her wedding ring.
That's
Yay!
true. Yay!
We got that. So let's talk about numbers and the importance of numbers, because you say the number on our home kind of says something about our home. How does that all work?
Well, numerology, you take down the number and you bring it down to one digit. So you add up everything. And so number one home will be a very independent home. Number two home will be, a home that felicitates togetherness.
As simply as you can, let's take a number, and I'm going to say 406. Let's take a number, and you boil it down to 1, the number 1. How did it get boiled down to that number?
So you add 4 plus 6, which is 10, and 10 is 1.
Oh, okay.
That's how it comes.
So a home with the 1 is independent. And what does that mean for the people in that home?
That means that you might end up having to spend a lot of alone time, but it's a great home for someone who is, say, for example, starting a new life, or a young person going out on their own, because they will really felicitate independence.
Can the home number work against you?
Sometimes it can. Every number has challenging qualities and positive qualities. So the 1 would be where, if it's a married couple, they end up doing a lot of things separately. But that doesn't mean that's how it's going to be.
You can kind of change that?
Yes, you can.
How do you do that?
Well, a house is always going to vibrate to that number, and you can just intuitively pick that up and go, well, the number 1 is also very independent in the sense that we can be independent together. So, right.
Gotcha. What are some numbers that you, like, for instance, for you, when you went to look for your home, did you look at the number of the home?
Yes, I did, yes.
And you're saying that's what we should do as well?
I think it's a great idea. You can always get in touch with the numerologist. A 3 house is going to be kind of like the party house on the block.
So that's where you want to be?
No.
Not for you.
No, I live in an 8 house, and this is my 3rd 8 house number.
And why do you like 8?
8 is good because it's great for material wealth.
Oh.
But at the same time, you want to be aware of the fact that you could end up spending a lot of money or hoarding a lot of money. So 8 is the number for financial independence also. So you want to make sure that you're aware of that.
Go through some of the, so 8 being an ideal number.
No, it's not an ideal.
It's not an ideal.
No, I mean, every number is an ideal number.
Oh,
it's
really just how you look at it.
Exactly.
So let's say you're a family with kids. What number home would you want?
Oh, number 6.
And why number 6?
Because it's the number where, all of the kids in the neighborhood will come and want to hang out there. It's a really...
well, maybe you don't want that.
Oh, well, that's true. But it's also a great number for responsibility, and it's a great number for nurturing. So that's why I think you want a number 6 house when you have children.
Okay, number 4 home. I watched an episode of Fresh Off the Boat.
You were saying,
and the mom there was anti the number 4. She wouldn't go into a number 4 house. So I'm wondering, what is the number 4 for numerology?
It's a very good organized home, and it can be disorganized at the same time. It's a great foundation to build something off of. It's a good number for if you're a gardener. You will have a great garden, but the problem with, my daughter has a 4 house. The problem with the 4 house is that it attracts disorganization, because organization is supposed to be what it wants to do.
Oh, so, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What are some other numbers of homes that you think are fascinating?
Well, I think number 9 is kind of like a drama queen house, and there's a lot going on, but it always wants to look pretty. Yeah, a 9 house.
9 house?
Yes, when I'm walking and I'll do the numerology of the houses in my neighborhood, I can always pick out a number 9 house. So a number 7 house would be the house where if you're having difficulties with your spirituality or meditation, it will really help you, calm your mind down in that aspect.
Can a house itself, you say it has personality. I know Dave's house, you said, was kind of aloof, the number for his house. And what does that mean exactly?
Well, his house is a 7 house, so it could be where, you know, they end up having that aloof energy, kind of like, leave me alone. 7 houses.
That's totally how Dave is.
Right.
Yep.
You know, 7 houses almost sit back, and they'll have a lot of overgrown bushes or things like that, and they just almost blend into the background.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to put the information on our website at katu.com. And Sunita, always good to see you, and glad to see you're not wearing your wedding ring. Very proud of you.
I listen to my good friend Helen.
Okay.